Welcome to the Do Over Diaries. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, this will help you. I'm certainly hopeful that it will help me. Yeah, I've just made a whole video about the introduction of the Do Over Diary. So if you haven't seen that, do pause this video and go check that out, because then this will make sense. Because today, episode 1 of Do Over Diaries. I'm so excited. And these are all the diary entries. Oh, that's so creative. These are all the diary entries. I mentioned this before, is that I've had a huge struggle with creating content and authenticity, authentically speaking from the heart and all of that. And so this will kind of still be me speaking from the heart, as these diary entries, it's just kind of like a heading. And so every episode I will pull out one and unpack it for a little bit and go as far as I can without completely losing it. Shall we do the first one? I'm just joking. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous, because I'm like, I'm prepared, but am I really prepared? So today it says, stay in the course. No wonder handwriting. You ever tried to write on a stick before? You ever tried to write on a stick? Holding the stick, holding the pen. You ain't never gonna know. Staying the course. So it has been quite an intense journey, mentally, physically, emotionally, professionally, financially, spiritually. And with everything that happens, the type of person that I am, I'm the type of person that I'm always a whole person. I could never separate myself, that when I'm having relationship issues, it will affect my productivity. When I'm having family issues, my productivity and my relationship will be affected. When I'm not okay spiritually, obviously, then we know that is an entire breakdown as on its own. And it has been incredibly challenging to stay the course, because every time something happens, it can throw you off so much. Me personally, it can throw me off so much that I start to kind of question that, am I supposed to be doing this? For example, leaving 9 to 5 to start a whole business, and I left 9 to 5 and then went back to 9 to 5 and then left 9 to 5 again. And by the time I left 9 to 5, I'd actually, like, the second time, it was to pursue the pageant and to kind of pursue my business and to kind of grow myself and to kind of develop myself in that way as a businesswoman and as a, pageantry person trying to go into that field and all of that. And all of this kind of started with me understanding or knowing the type of person that I wanted to be. I know my goals. I know the businesswoman that I want to be. I know the sister, the girlfriend, the wife, the auntie, the friend, the daughter that I want to be. And everything had the potential and potentially threw me off. From money to home to relationship to business to pageant to personal to spiritual, everything. But what I love most about God is that He is so faithful, and He is such a consistent God. And had it not been for the consistency of the grace of God, then I would have definitely not stayed the course. And the course being knowing exactly what I want and what I need to do to get to it. And so even though everything can throw you off, just remember why you started, how you started, and how you got to where you are. Because every time you remember how you started and how you got to where you are, that will constantly remind you to stay the course. Because you will be forever, ever, ever grateful to know that you are not where you started. And I'm grateful that I got back on the horse or on the wagon or whatever it is, mode of transportation that's gonna get us there. But can it please get us there, because we are just out here. But I'm very, very grateful that I was able to lean into that, to lean into the grace of God, to lean into my circle, to lean into the people that validate me and affirm me and are constantly on my side and understanding me enough to give me the grace and to teach me how to give myself the grace. So this is actually quite fitting for episode 1, for staying the course, because I spoke about consistency and my fear of using that word, because there's so much pressure that comes with being consistent, and there's so much discipline that comes with being consistent. And it's something that I teach people, it's something that I preach for people that, you know, are in the content creation space and wanting to kind of get into this and grow themselves and all of that. I speak and I preach consistency. So this is a very, very it's quite divine, if I think about it, as the first episode for staying the course. So I will continue to pray for myself, and I will continue to pray for you. And let's talk and let's have a discussion about how you had to overcome whatever obstacles you had to overcome to ensure that you stay the course. So just remember that it is worth it. Thank you for listening. Bye.